Hey everybody, how's it going? My name is Nick with My Tennessee Home Solution, and I just wanted to take a moment today and talk to you about what to expect, how to proceed, what to watch out for when inheriting a property or a home from someone that has passed. So typically, inheriting a property, I mean, for some people, it's a new beginning, right? I've got this new property, I can maybe liquidate it, and I can use this money to pay off debts or to start investing or what have you, right? And for those minded people, I mean, those people are already ready for that opportunity, most likely. But for most of us, when inheriting a property, it really becomes, for lack of a better term, a burden, right? It becomes something that we have to take on. We're already going through an emotional time. We've already lost someone that we care dearly for, and now we're taking on the procedures of what that looks like, how to not just know what to do with the property, but also to understand what to do with the entire estate of the deceased, right? So you have to watch out for the financials. So basically, any remaining mortgage, the upkeep expenses get transferred to the new owner of the property. So the property is now yours, so you take on all the expenses of the property. So even when you choose to sell the residence, a sizable sale profit usually comes in hand with a huge tax burden when inheriting a home, and so there's a lot to actually think about. So the first thing that a lot of people even ask themselves when they inherit a property is, can I sell an inherited property? And of course you absolutely can. So I've inherited a house. So what are my options? It comes down to basically three options are on the table. First three questions you can ask yourself: am I going to sell the property? Am I going to rent it out? And then, or am I just going to take possession of it and then maybe move in myself? Which is, all three options are on the table. Maybe you rent and you move in, so that's another option. So the first one, that's the first thing you need to ask yourself is, which of these three am I going to do? First things first is, if you are going to sell it, there's a few different ways you can do that, and if you are going to rent it out, it's just good to know that renting it out or moving it in, you're probably going to be making repairs, and you're also going to be adding expenses that you may not be ready for as a new homeowner. If you rent it out, so you will have to bring it up to rentable markets level, and make it look like other rentals in the area, and then we'll get you a renter in there, and then hopefully that provides cash flow for you. But the three ways you could sell the property, which is probably more or less on most of our minds, how can we liquidate this asset? There's one way is using a realtor. The one way is selling it yourself. And then third is using an investor like My Tennessee Home Solution to come in and buy the property. The first option, I mean, all three are valuable options, but the first option, the realtor will have you update the property, most likely. So a lot of times you can get more money out of selling it with a realtor, but you might actually have to invest quite a bit of money in order to get it to sellable, so that you could eventually make money after selling the property. So there's some things to watch out for there, along with other fees and things like that. You also, there is the option of selling it yourself. Again, you're going to end up probably having to invest into the property quite substantially in order to gain someone's interest that wants to buy a retail home for their new family. And then finally, using someone like My Tennessee Home Solution, we would be able to come in and pay you cash for the price of the house. So basically, we would just come in, we pay as is. You move out, you move all the stuff out, or you can leave it there. We'll take care of it all for you. A lot of times getting rid of loved ones' things can be very emotional, so you come in and take what you need, whatever is most valuable to you, and then we will get rid of the rest of it. If there's something that needs to be sold or whatever, we'll handle all that as well. There are a couple different ways